Guitar Center.
Guitar Center.
Okay.
Shit, that's what I'm trying to say. All right, man. Man, you ready, dog?
I'm ready.
About to make that money.
No, for real. Money. Yeah. Money. Yeah. Money.
Y'all better come on.
Come on in. Yeah, it's gonna be a movie today. Bad Boy got a lot of bullshit to talk out here today.
Man. I have to. I almost forgot to get it.
Oh no, yeah, for real. They was tripping. And I was vibing.
We here, y'all here.
Got one in there. Oh shit.
We waiting on y'all. Oh man, are we a minute early? Good Lord, I ain't been early before. No. That's what's up.
In here.
All right, man, let's go.
Mm-hmm.
You have 2 new messages. Hey, what's up, bro? How you been? I heard you was on a show called Reasons. What's that?
Hey, fat boy, what's up, man? I saw you're on this show called Reasons with this guy named Fuel. Yeah, I was thinking about watching it, but like, I need some reasons to watch it. So, like, what are your reasons?
You have 0 new messages.
Yo, got some information.
Oh, yeah?
They're asking for it. What should we do?
Let's give it to him.
Let's do it.
From Dallas to LA.
From KC to Florida to LA.
Kansas City all the way to LA.
We watch Reasons, and it starts now.
Remember that shit?
That's first
that
hip
was
hop
a
song.
bomb, dog. What's up, y'all? Welcome to Reasons, y'all. It's your boy Fuel.
Bad Boy in the building. You already know what type of time we on. We here, y'all.
That's what's
How y'all
up. That's
doing?
what's up, man. We got a heck of a show for you guys today. I mean, I'm on one, man, because today
You
has
done been
a
going
day,
through it,
dog.
y'all.
You know what I'm saying? I've had a it was a tripped out day today, though.
Breathe
That's
on
all
them,
I
man.
can say.
Breathe on
But you
them.
know what I did? I prayed. That's what
That's
I
all you
did.
can do,
I
man.
just went down and prayed because it's the storm before the calm. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
That's how I looked at it. You know,
Mhm.
even had to talk to a few people. You know what I'm saying? Even when you came in, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We had to have a talk. You
We
know what I
gotta
mean?
talk.
Sometimes, man, you gotta,
You
but
gotta
we
get
here.
that shit off your
We
chest.
here. You know what I'm saying? Because we ain't gonna stop it. Let nothing stop us from coming in and entertain you guys and have the real conversations of Reasons. And if you guys are new here for Reasons, it's the place where you can come and tell us why you think what you think about the content of what we're talking about of the day. All right. That makes sense to you? All right.
Mhm.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Hey, so man, we got a lot going on, man. We're talking about overlay for the underplay. That's one. Oh man, that's where we're gonna start off with. We are also talking about partners.
Is your significant other is your significant other a partner, a sponsor, or a vision board person? And I'm gonna explain what a vision board person is.
Yeah. You might have to hit me up on the vision board.
Yeah.
And I kind of get it, but
we're gonna elaborate on it.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So if you guys joining in, please go ahead and share. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and like, love, whatever it is. You know what I mean? We appreciate you guys support. Period. That's all it is to it or whatever. We're actually going in and sending all our information to everyone or whatever, so you guys can tap in and can't say, we didn't see you. We didn't know that you was on.
I'm sending
Well, I'm
everybody.
sending it to you right now.
Yeah.
Hey, you know we on.
You know we out here.
That's what's
For real,
up.
for real.
Let
So
us know what let me see.
we
Go
got some
ahead.
current events today.
Oh, yeah. Do you have anything right now?
Right now, I can tell you about my life right now. Right now, you know what I want to do? Since we here, I wanted to shout out my mom, man. You know, shout out my mom just for being great. She's always there at those great moments for me. So shout out my moms, man, for being great. I finally
what's
went and
up.
got my license, y'all, yesterday. So I'm excited.
That's crazy,
on
dog.
this level of growing up.
I didn't even know you didn't even have your license,
yeah,
dog.
man.
You've been rolling like some years, nigga.
With no license. No, for real.
Well, you been lucky, dog.
I've been real lucky. You know what? You know what? I just guess because I had a permit for a while, but I've been riding on my permit for a while.
On the permit.
I've been riding on the permit for a while.
Do you have to like renew the permit or?
Yeah. This is my third permit. Yeah, that was my third
How
permit.
long did the permit last for?
A year. That's why it's my third permit.
You killing me
So-
on this one, dog.
So what happened is the first time I went to go get my license, I kind of caught a case. I got in trouble. That was like 5 years ago.
Right.
And then I never went back to go get it then because I wasn't driving. And then like a year or two ago when I went away to college, I came back to get my license, but COVID.
Yeah.
And so everything locked down. And then when I came home, I took the test and I didn't pass it.
Oh.
And so now I just finally got it. I took the driver test and didn't. I took the driver test and didn't pass. Yeah. No, that's how can you be driving all these years?
Take a driver test and not pass, dog. What, did you forget something or whatever?
What happened was I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Sometimes, like I went to Inglewood DMV. Sometimes I don't think brothers be wanting you to be don't want to see you be great. Cause I had a brother instructor and he did some real sucker shit. He kind of instead of like
he tried to trip you up.
He tried to trip me up.
Yeah.
He was telling me to move too fast and like a lot of shit. And so he was like, well, you didn't move when I tell you to move. But I'm like, bro, I ain't supposed to just jump out in traffic. I gotta look over my shoulder. So he was on some weird shit. So but yeah, I went to Culver City this time, Indian dude, he showed me love. And then what I did mess up on, he was like, no, he corrected me basically. He showed me where I went wrong and showed me how to properly do it. So shout out to him for showing me love.
Oh yeah, that's what's up.
Yep.
That's what's up, man. Well, I'm glad you got your license, man. Congratulations, big
Finally, man.
Look, I'm glad,
Hey,
look, man. I didn't know you was driving my car with no license.
Yeah, man. I was driving your car with no license. I had my permit though.
We all would have been messed up. No,
I have my
works.
Permit works.
Yeah,
Permit works when you over 18. A lot of people don't know that, but the permit works when you over 18.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Hey man, so let's get to
it.
Woo! I guess we go. What we gonna start? I don't know what to start off with. Well, we starting off with
overlay for the underplay.
Overlay for the underplay.
You want me to get the definition and the meaning of it, basically?
Well, I can give like basically I'll give the overlay. You get the underplay.
Okay.
All right.
And
overlay is covering either permanent or temporary. That's basically is. It's covering something even permanently or temporary. Yeah.
Hold on.
I had to, dog.
Hold on. Let me pull up the
so you guys know, you know what I'm saying, where we go here. All right. What's up, Mook? We see you, baby. What's up? Appreciate you tapping in.
And okay, for underplay, which is a verb, it means to perform something in a restrained way. Represents something as being less important than it actually is. Ooh, underplay. Okay, underplay, a verb to perform something in a restrained way or to represent something as being less important than it actually is. We're going somewhere today, y'all. We're going somewhere today.
All right, so let's.
You want to give some examples? That's the best way to do it.
Yeah.
That's the best way to do it.
Yeah.
Okay, so I can start or you want to start?
Used to go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead, dog. You go.
You looking nervous, dog. Okay, so All right, I'm first off start off with I got the saying from my stepmom. My stepmom, shout out to Mama Z. Hi, Mama Z. I know y'all watching. But she used to tell me, like, my second child's mother, she would tell me, like, when she do little shit, that it'll be overlay for the underplay. And I would never get what she was saying. So let me give you an example. I was immature with my second child's mother.
Right.
And so I never really wanted her to go anywhere. Right.
Uh-huh.
And so she knew that.
Right.
So what she would do is basically kind of create a situation where she about to storm out, and then I'll get upset, toss the keys, do some cornball shit. But then she end up leaving anyway because I did some sucker shit.
Right.
Do you know what I'm saying? So she ended up getting what she wanted to do anyway.
Yeah, so she just played you to
she
get what
played me to get what she wanted anyway, when all actuality, what I should have just let her do, like my stepmom had been said, was just let her leave anyway.
Yeah.
But I went all around the about to, you know what I'm saying? Basically, you know what I mean? I went all the way around to basically let her leave any damn way.
So she basically
overlay for the underplay violence often. And then or I had a girl I dated, right?
Right.
And every weekend, and I was to be a sucker. Look, but every weekend she would, well, not for like a month. Every weekend she would break up with me. She'll create an argument and she'll break up with me. Right? So the breakup was the overlay. The underplay was the fact that she was only breaking up with me so she can go hang out with the next nigga.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
But put the blame on you
on me
to make it seem like that
like
knowing that you're gonna come back.
Exactly.
Overlay for the underplay.
I
learned some shit now.
Yeah. And women, y'all know y'all do this shit a lot. I know y'all do this shit a lot. The overlay for the underplay.
Yeah. And guys, let us know. Tap in, you know what I'm saying, if y'all ever been in that situation, you know what I mean? Okay, so I
your
guess,
turn. Give me an example.
Example, or
give me an experience.
I can ask you maybe the experience to tell me. You can tell me if it's an overlay for an underplay.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead, give it to me.
Okay, for example, I had an ex, you know, that basically every time it was almost the same. You know, it's like we would be kicking it. I mean, so tough for like maybe a couple of weeks in a row, right? Everything's good, right? But then it's kind of like you can kind of see that, which I basically still fall for or whatever. But instant argument come up, you know, no matter what. I don't care if she's just standing there, just looking at her computer, you know, and not answering questions or not talking or whatever, in order to piss me off.
Yeah. So
as soon as I say that word, you know, or like, you know, like, what the hell is wrong with you? You know what I'm saying? And whatever, and then bam, you know, then all I got to say is one word. You know what I mean? And it'll tick them off, whatever. And next thing you know, we're in an argument. I'm out because I'm gonna have, you know what I'm saying? I'm kind of like, I'm not the argumentative type. I'm like, forget it. I just leave and cool down because obviously it's something going on here that I don't want it to escalate as far, you know what I mean?
Phil said he ain't trying to go upside your head.
I ain't trying to do that. You know what I'm saying? So not at all. You know what I mean?
Phil cold. Hey, Phil said he ain't trying to go oops upside the damn head, so he gotta walk out. That's the best way to do it, though.
I mean, of course, that's a man move.
That's a man move, definitely.
So basically, you know, it was kind of like I didn't realize that at that time, you know what I'm saying, it was the overlay for the underplay, or whatever. Of course, until like we started talking about it, whatever. I'm like, damn, I pretty much got played. You know what I mean? So I mean, is that true? Is that basically
that's an overlay for the underplay? It more work towards when a motherfucker just really trying to get over and really try. It's really manipulation. At the end of the day, it's really a motherfucker just trying to make you think something that ain't true. Basically,
okay,
making you like. So women do this shit a lot, and I don't want to pick on women today, but women do this shit a lot. A female make them think you like them, or sorry. A female will act like she like you just so you can spend money on her. And vice versa.
That's
vice versa.
That's the part I was going to say.
A guy
will spend
act like
money on
you just to get some
to get
ass.
the draws or whatever.
You get what I'm saying? Overlay for the underplay.
Right.
So I always tell women, watch a man who all he want to do is take care of you, because that could be overlay for the underplay.
Exactly.
Because all what he's doing is basically
setting you
up to not have anything. So when he want to move, file, he can do that. So you want to watch out for a man that constantly want to take care of you, because that's the overlay.
Right.
The underplay is that he got a hidden agenda.
Yeah.
Whether he trying to keep you hostage and in the same position, just his housewife or just his arm candy, or he's using his finances to basically manipulate the relationship.
Okay,
you understand what I'm saying?
I got a good example.
Go ahead, give me an example.
R. Kelly.
Yo,
that's real
bullshit.
though. Am I lying? Let me know if I'm wrong.
Go ahead.
Am I real? Okay, so basically what it was, because R. Kelly basically would, manipulate the women into, I'm saying, I'm gonna give you this, I'm gonna give you that, you know what I'm saying, for a recording, I'm gonna give you your record deal, I'm gonna do this or whatever, in order to, sleep with them.
Right.
Promising, giving them all these promises or whatever, giving them the world or whatever, and basically, his whole agenda was just having the women, being able to sleep with them, make them do what they want to do or whatever. I mean, make them do what he say that, to do or whatever, right?
Okay. That's definitely
that would be like an overlay for underplay. That's an example.
It's a sick version of overlay.
It is a sick version.
It's very sick, but it's overlay for underplay.
That you guys that's listening and that you actually trying to understand what we're talking about with this overlay for underplay or whatever, that's basically what it is. You know what I mean? You're being manipulated into doing something just for your own guidance or whatever. No, that ain't the right word.
The benefit.
There you, your own benefit. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? And that's basically what it is. You know what I mean? When someone's doing something just for their own benefit, and that's basically what when, especially even when it in relationships, when we basically some guys are treating, or some guys are courting, so to speak, or whatever, you know what I mean? But it's only for their benefit because they want something in the end.
You gotta watch
the end.
You also gotta watch courting, man, because there's a lot of overlay for the underplay and that shit too.
Right.
And I say like, I get a lot of like, women always talking about like, I don't do casual dating. Right. And I'm sick of the bullshit term. We're gonna talk about that on the next one, but like terms like that bother me because you don't do casual dating, but you still telling me we're gonna see where this goes. Isn't that casually dating?
Isn't it? Yeah. I don't know. Yeah.
Does that get what I'm saying?
Right.
Because
right.
we're not together.
Right.
We're not girlfriend and boyfriend. Mm-hmm. We're seeing where this goes. That is casually dating. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But because I feel like, because I'm gonna go on a tangent and so I'm gonna stop, but I feel like we just say some shit we heard somebody else say. Like I had a conversation about like women and people use shit like, oh, that was a waste of time. That's an implication that your time is more important than that person's. Right? When we gotta watch you gotta watch people use words like that as well.
Yeah.
Because that means that they think their time is more important than yours or everybody else's. Because I could say that I spent all this time with you and spent all my money, and you didn't want nothing but to spend my money.
Right.
So I could say that you wasted my time as well.
Exactly.
Right? But women, especially women, have this thing, right? That that their time is so valuable and ours isn't.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Yeah. And that shit is overlay for the underplay because it's like you ain't really as serious about me as you say you is. You are you.
Or do they actually even say it?
You're vetting me, and you really putting a nigga on an auction block, right?
Yeah. Because
you asking me questions, you trying to find out the ins and outs, and every answer to that question, you checking it. It's either good or bad, and this is why I say auction block.
Yeah.
When they used to put the black slaves on the auction block,
right.
Was he tall? Was he dark? Is he strong? would he work long? How old is he? Right? And depending on all of these things, if the list checked off, is how much that slave sold for. Right? And that's how I feel like when you dealing with dating, right? And shit like that. It's because you on the auction block. You getting asked these random questions, and in the back of my head, I'm thinking, what the fuck are you gonna bring to the table?
Right.
But that's in the next. That's in the next.
Well, but it all has to do being on the same page. You know what I'm saying? And that's my whole point. You know what I mean? If we're gonna be on the same page or whatever, you know what I'm saying? It's not questionable. It's not doubtful. It's not wondering. It's kind of like either we're gonna go for this or we're not. You know what I'm saying? That type of thing or whatever. And it's kind of like, if you're, I understand everyone goes through a certain thing in their relationship. You know what I mean? Especially, of course, of our age. We basically go through, being in a relationship that didn't go well or whatever. That's why we end up talking. You know what I'm saying? That type of thing or whatever. People go through that. You know what I mean? But we learn from it, but we don't judge quickly on the person that you're basically interested in, if you're interested in them. You know what I'm saying? And that's why like I was telling you before earlier, I'm direct. I'm direct. Communication or whatever is direct. It's a yes or no answer. It's no, well, I just no. Let me say, either this or it's that. You know what I mean? Period. You know what I mean? So because I don't want to be in that situation of overlay for the underplay. You know what I mean? I don't want to be in that situation of, oh, well, I didn't say that we were doing this or we were doing that, so I can do whatever because I never said it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Overlay for the underplay.
Yeah, exactly.
That's bullshit.
I don't want to be in that situation.
Because that's to keep you. That's to keep you. And men do this often too, right? You trying to basically keep me on the back burner while you
do what you do.
You go on adventures and you explore is the word I'm looking for.
Right.
While you explore and weigh your options, you want me to sit to the side and wait for you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I think that's hella lame for one. And if you're doing that, shame on you. Because if a man did that to you, then you would be saying how much he a dog and blase. Right. So
Yeah. And I at one time I was in a relationship to where I did everything, or I felt that I was doing everything, right? You know what I mean? And I was at a point where uh about the seriousness of the relationship, right? So if I'm at the point about the seriousness of our relationship, whatever, and you can't, give me an answer, and I'm talking about we had been together for a minute, you know what I mean? So if you can't give me an answer, whatever, obviously, which I didn't think, of course, at that time, you know what I'm saying? I'm thinking like, okay, well, I don't really have to because I'm confident in my shit or whatever the case may be. So I know I'm doing it. If she fucks up, she fucks up and miss out on her. That's on her. But they're not realizing or whatever that this person is not saying anything because they want to do other things.
Yeah,
and which is fine.
But
the point is like, let me know.
Don't overlay for underplay
they don't
me.
Want me to do other things.
Yeah, because then you're gonna be off the market.
Right.
I try to tell the women like this, man. When you, I'm looking at the camera on me. Okay. Listen, women. I don't know if y'all truly used to this, but when you dealing with men who used to having their own way, that shit don't work with us.
Right. Say it again.
When you dealing with men that's used to having their way out here, that shit don't work with us.
Right.
That shit work with niggas who be chasing y'all, who don't have no other women in their phone. Look here, baby. Let me tell y'all something. Straight camera, because I gotta look in your face. If I'm talking to you, I'm texting you, you special, because it's like 20 of them in here.
That part.
No disrespect,
that
though.
Part.
With all due respect, like nicely. Y'all used to dealing with the suckers who be chasing y'all and they ain't got to get no action. So you don't have to overlay for the underplay me. I'm saying you don't have to tell me something that it ain't. Give me the raw game, because if I fuck with you, I fuck with you genuinely.
Right,
you feel what I'm saying? So, but when you start doing sucker shit and you start overlay for the underplay and I catch it, I'm just gonna slowly let you play yourself.
Yeah.
And then once you hang yourself, then I'm gonna turn on this juice I got. I'm well seasoned, like a porterhouse steak. I just want to let you know.
Yeah.
And so once I get to dropping these gems and these isms on you, I'm hurt you.
Right.
Because it's gonna be over with. Because once I grab you in, I'm gonna break you apart and then drop you. I promise you.
Y'all
So
heard it?
don't
Right here's the
underplay
Fat Boy
me.
straight.
I'm just letting you know. I'm
But you
just
know
letting
what?
you know.
But the thing is the other thing that's and if women that are actually looking to be with a guy seriously, right? If your honesty, if you coming out being honesty, and if that guy still wants to be with you, right? Because he sees something, he feels something, or whatever. And not to say you're going for the chase, but I'm gonna give it my all to get you, because I'm gonna feel like I'm better than that next man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna do better than that next man, so you can understand that. Okay, you're gonna come back. It's about us.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But if you're not gonna be honest up front and say, hey, um, I want to do this, I want to do that, I'm ready to, be here or be there or whatever the case may be. If you can't be honest up front and do that,
Yeah, I
then
can't do nothing with you.
understand you basically gave me the answer.
Yeah, you did.
And
You did.
understand
Yeah.
that man is going to do
What he gonna do?
what he's going to do,
Man, listen here.
regardless. You know what I'm saying?
Man, listen
But
here.
I'm not afraid of competition for nobody, because I want to know. You know what I'm saying? Because even that's a benefit for you if I have to step my game up.
No,
That's
facts.
a benefit for you.
Facts.
You see what I'm saying? But if you ain't letting me know, I ain't stepping my game up that much. I'm gonna just give you a little bit or whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's point blank.
No, that's facts. Let's get to these comments.
Yeah. Who we got?
I got you. Let's do Mom said, hey Fat Boy, hey Fuel. Hey moms, how you doing? Shout out to you, moms. Moms took me and got my my driver's license. So shout out to mom's birthday was like 2 weeks ago.
Hey.
And so shout out to her. Happy
Your mom's
belated.
birthday was
It was May 5th.
We did tell her birthday, didn't we?
I thought we did, but she said we didn't.
What? We didn't.
Yeah,
say...
she said we didn't.
I said it.
Fuel said it. I didn't say it. And then Carmela McCoy.
Mook's is in the house. Mook's in the house. That's my girl. That's my best friend's wife. Yes.
She said, "What's up and how you doing, man? Thank y'all for tapping in. This is I feel like this next topic is gonna be really crazy because I'm really passionate about this. Today is a good show for me. Mm-hmm. I noticed that the women not commenting today. I guess because we on y'all ass today. Huh? Okay.
Right.
I guess so. But all right, tap in with us. Say we wrong. Say that or I know that y'all have experience too. Right? I know y'all have experience with y'all men friends who men say shit and do the opposite, right? He'll play games, right? And he'll say, "Oh well, he act like he want to get to know you and how he's so emotionally connected and invested in you, and all of it is really just to get sex."
Right.
And I know ladies experience this often, so I know that the title or the saying is kind of throwing y'all for a loop because it's like a slang, but you witness and go through overlay for the underplay often. You see it on your job, right? You see it with racism, like you see it a lot in anything. So when you hear it on the show later on, when you go home, you're gonna start watching shit. You're gonna be like, "That's overlay for the underplay." I'm on to you. Right. You know what I'm saying? That's game. Right. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Mama Z for giving that.
Yeah.
And you guys, she seasoned me real good with that.
Don't hesitate to hit us up, whatever, because even if we're wrong, I'd rather you hit us up and say, "Hey, Fuel, you're wrong." You know what I'm saying? Or, "Hey, Fuel, this is what I feel." You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lesson in this for all of us. You know what I mean? And I'm basically that type of person that has this open mind to say, "Okay, I see it the way that you're saying." You know what I mean? Or I understand why you feel and think that you think, whatever the case may be. So that's it. So if you guys got any comment, we're gonna go to the next topic now.
Next topic.
Because, obviously we might have, I don't know, we might have got a little direct, too direct. With a few,
Fat Boy don't give a shit.
Right.
I came to play. I seen him get up out of here too. I seen y'all turn. I see that too. I seen y'all turn the corner. It's okay. I mean, it is what it is. Yeah, it is what it is. I mean, I understand that you can't take some of this shit that I be saying, some of these isms I be dropping to be the truth. And I feel like, my truth. If everybody's truth is different. I just feel like if you can't stand the heat, get your ass out the kitchen like you did. I'm with it. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like women and men do overlay for the underplay, but we speaking from our experience. and what we go through on the daily. And we really could get a lot more disrespectful, but because of our viewers and because we love y'all, we ain't gonna get down and get dirty like that. But we go through a lot up here.
Gary, I see you on Facebook, man. Gary Davis is on Facebook.
Shout out Gary. How you doing?
What's up, man? We appreciate you watching.
Thank you for tapping in,
got
Gary.
Any comments, man? You know, we read them live, dog. We do it right. You know what I'm saying? We keep the shit real.
Let's get
real,
to it.
real. You know what I'm saying? Let's get into this next one, man. This next one is did I put it up there?
Yep, it's there.
Yeah. It's your significant other, your partner, sponsor, or vision board. A vision board husband? Is that right?
Vision board husband is what we should have put.
Vision board.
Yeah. That's what
Okay. All right.
So once again, ask that question: is your husband, or is your significant other, your partner, your sponsor, or your vision board wife or husband?
Right.
And what I mean, I'm a kind of explain all three of them. I'm gonna break each one of them down. Okay, partner is what Carolyn and her husband have. They have a partnership.
Yeah.
They get in the trenches. They rode the bus together. Yeah. They built a family. They built unity, and they grew. And they've been doing this shit for a while. That's a partnership.
Right.
A sponsorship is you taking up the whole load. You doing all the working. You doing all of the financial things. You even upkeeping in the house. You're a fucking sponsor, right? And then the vision board husband or wife is exactly what it sounds like. It's just a person that helps meet the goals that you have already. Right. So let me explain and let me elaborate. So say you put your vision board together and your husband's on there. Your husband, a new car, a new house, new clothes, but the husband is on that board.
Right.
So technically you don't want the husband, you want the idea of the husband to complete the goal or wife to complete the goal. That's what I mean by vision board husband or wife. Okay. Yeah. And so I think that the reason why I brought this topic up, and the reason why we brought this topic up, because I think that when you're dealing with on my end with women, a lot of women either want a sponsor or a vision board husband.
Oh. Okay, so let me get this right.
Yep.
Okay. So a vision board husband is basically who they expect them to be.
They not just who they expect them to be
as being.
Not even who they expect him to be. He's just mainly there to complete the goal.
Oh.
Right? So I got my house, check.
Right.
Got my career, check. All I need now is a husband. Vision board.
Shit, that's kind of deep there.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Yeah. As if now a partner, I'm doing my shit, I'm on my grind, but now I want to build and I want to make this greater.
Yeah.
Right? That's a partner. A sponsor is just a motherfucker show up what they hand out.
Exactly. Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So a lot of women, I think a lot of women.
Let's ask them what they want, or who they want. Maybe that's the question of some women that's out there that are single or whatever. Yeah, maybe that's the question.
Look, we got to check.
Like, you know, and that is the question. Do you want?
Do you want a partner, a sponsor, or a vision board husband or wife?
And I wonder, and answer honestly.
Please answer honestly.
Because I wonder if anyone would actually answer honestly for that type of question. You know what I mean? Because I mean, be honest with you or whatever, and it's kind of like we're at the age, you guys, you know what I'm saying, where you should actually really know what you want. You know what I mean? And actually act on the things that you basically want as well. You know what I mean? It's kind of like you can say something, but yet you mean something else.
Yeah.
You know, and that's the part where everything gets all coagulated and messed up. You know
I can give an example of this shit because I didn't experience so much. Okay, so I'm in college, and I meet a girl. I meet her. She's from Norfolk, Virginia, and my mom said, "I'm gonna read the comment." My mom said, "That's a lot, Bob boy." I'm just saying,
it is. It is real, though.
It is real, though, Mom. I'm just being honest. So I met a girl. And shout out to her, and I owe her an apology. We're gonna say it later, but I met a girl or a woman who she was looking for a vision board husband. right? She had put together a vision board, right? Literally, right? She had put together this vision board, and on that vision board was her house, her car, advancement in her career, advancement in her art as being an artist, right?
Right.
And then the husband, right? And so when she met me, because she had just created this vision board, she immediately assumed that I was her husband.
Yeah.
Right? And then with this assumption that I was her husband, she started to put the pressure of her husband on me. Not understanding that I was damaged, right?
Right.
Not understanding that I wasn't ready for that.
Right.
But because of her mindset and how set she was on completing that vision board, she never focused on that. Like my whole thing, I would be laughing with my homies, like, she's trying to get married to me and she doesn't even know me.
Right.
She doesn't know who I am.
Right.
She knows my name. She knows the things, but she doesn't know me enough to marry me. But because she's so caught up on this vision board, she was willing to force a marriage with me. Do you get what I'm saying? And not force it as, well, yeah, force. Like basically saying women do this shit all the time. Or men do it too. 2 years I need to be married if we just start dating. And it's like, first of all, I'll tell everybody this: you can't force marriage. Marriage happens. Both parties have to come in an agreement. And come to an agreement and meet in the middle and say, hey, I'm ready to go, you ready to go.
Right.
The issue happens when one party is ready and the other isn't. And the one that's ready is basically forcing the other one that isn't ready to say, hey, either you get married or I'm out of here.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Right. And that pressure of being forced to do something can create a wedge in a relationship.
That's going to cause
it fucks up everything. Now, I've also dealt with a woman that wanted just a sponsor, right? Who didn't really want to give anything, right? She didn't want to properly love you, didn't want to clean or cook or do any of that shit, but she wanted you to pay for her. She wanted you to do everything, and she was looking for a husband to do the same thing. But she didn't want to be a wife.
Right.
Now I've met another woman who is
we met a lot of women.
We meet a lot of women who is recently that she's a partner. And I had to, like, we get into like debates because I have to tell her, like, stop comparing yourself with the other women that's out here because you're a partner. You're coming to build with someone, which is very important on both sides, right? If you have a man who's coming in a relationship and a woman is doing everything, she's going to get tired of taking care of him.
Right. Exactly.
Right? And vice versa. But if two people come together with the idea that, hey, I'm gonna put my all into this to make sure this is successful. That is how a relationship and a partnership works.
Right.
And so I had to let her know that you're not the other two. You're a partner. So you special. Because most women, to me, and this is just my opinion, are looking for a sponsor or to complete their goal.
Yeah.
And that's what I mean by vision board husband.
Right.
You know what I mean? The thing that they just, I need a husband. Because I've done all of these great things. And so what you think? Talk to me.
Janine, we got look.
Janine,
hey, you pretty much said it. You said it all. Janine said, I'm late, but it seems there is a lot of overthinking tonight, guys. Okay. We like that. All right. Let us know. What are we overthinking? And let us know what we overthinking. And that's the good part, because that's what I like. I like to know, basically, because I'm not perfect. You know what I mean? And I could be wrong about something. Fat Boy could be wrong about something. You know what I mean? But we like to have your opinion as to what it is that we might be overthinking, because sometimes we get, sometimes you can get a little bit bitter within a relationship or whatever, and we can probably overthink it. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of get that, Janine. So holla at us. Let us know. Let us know what's up, right? It was something I was curious. Oh, it was something I had on my mind, but I ended up like I'm
Okay.
missing. What'd you have?
Oh, you think we overthinking it tonight?
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
think
yeah,
so.
Mhm.
Go ahead.
You don't
Phil.
think so?
I don't. I think that because now she's gonna make. I have to properly articulate.
Right.
I think that a lot of it is going over the head, right? Because women don't want to hear that shit. Period. But go ahead. What we got? Comment.
Courtney said, "Man, sounds good."
Man, sounds good. Oh shit. What's happened to hey, Courtney is live. I told her I was gonna do this live.
Yeah.
So shout out to Courtney.
Yeah.
Miss Rice.
Yeah.
I owe her a deep apology for being a piece of shit.
Oh, okay.
And I told her that I was going to apologize live on camera.
Yeah.
Even though the situation was what the situation was, it did not excuse me for being a piece of shit towards a good woman. Time. So for that, I do apologize for that. And I told her that I was going to apologize on camera, live on our show. So I apologize for being, for not being the best man that I could be.
Look, hold on. But no, I ain't going to start.
Go ahead, talk some shit.
No. He apologized now, so what? Now what?
No, for real.
I ain't gonna mess with that. But no, I don't know. I myself. I think that basically, I say this all the time. And it's the initial conversation at the beginning, or even within a week or two. You know what I mean? It's the conversation. You know what I mean? And you just gotta have direct conversation when it comes, to what you want or who you expect this person to be. And that's basically what I don't know. I don't have a whole lot of intel to basically like preach to you guys about or go off on or whatever. Because
I think you do, Fuel. I think you have the experience on all this shit because you'd have met all three of them women. For sure, or me. You'd have met all three of them. In your life, you've met all three of them. I know you have, because they always around. They all three of them. I've met more sponsors than I have anything. I've met more women that want a damn sponsor than I've met anything.
And now what would you rather have? Like out of those three, would you rather just be the partner?
I need a partner.
Exactly.
I need a partner.
That's my point.
I need a partner. And that was one thing. That's why I apologize to Courtney. That was one thing that I didn't understand with her, right? I just wasn't ready for that. And that's why I meant by the vision board thing. Like, I wasn't ready, and she didn't get that I wasn't ready because she had her sights set on something else.
Right.
You get what I mean? But that's not an excuse for me to behave the way that I did. Because I was immature.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
I got
you. So, but for the most part, I'll do a partner because I need somebody that match my fly, match who I am. You know what I'm saying? Match the love that I'm giving. That's really all I want.
Right.
And that's just real shit. I just really want to be loved. Which sounds kind of corny, but that's all I really want. Like LL Cool J.
Yeah. We got Jeff. Jeff is on Facebook. Earl is on Facebook. Man, get on. Man, y'all know to be on YouTube. That's where we get to see all your messages on YouTube, baby. So hit us up on YouTube. What else we got here? Hold on real quick.
I'm here. But yeah, Courtney, thank you for tapping in with us. I definitely not accepted.
Courtney about to
about to start a bunch of shit on here. Hey, Courtney, don't come on. Don't come on here with the madness. Don't for real. Hey, don't come on here. Hey, but I apologize. I told you I was gonna apologize. So I apologize. I forgot I still got on the other necklace. Huh?
Shit! I y'all got this thing with the whole necklace.
I should have tucked the necklace in.
That's why she didn't accept it. But you know what? This is the thing, though, man. It's kind of like you apologized, and it was sincere. It was a sincere apology. Right.
It was.
And but
she's entitled not to accept that apology.
She's entitled not to accept. But I mean, but tell me something. Like when you sincerely apologize for something, and then someone doesn't accept that, how does it make you feel, though? You know. Does it cleanse your conscience?
You talk about me?
Yeah. Does it cleanse your conscience that you basically did apologize sincerely, as opposed to someone not, accepting it, or does it feel better if they accept it?
It's a great question, actually, because I was gonna say something.
Look, I hope I ain't about to start. I want to start.
That's a great question. That's a great question. Honestly, it would be better if she accepted it. That's a great question because I was gonna say something ignorant and really. and really actually dismiss my feelings, right? And so let's be honest.
Be real.
It would be better if she accepted it,
Right.
but also I know how far gone I went out, how far I went, so it doesn't shock me that she's not going to accept it.
So it doesn't.
And
shock,
so
it doesn't.
it
shock
doesn't
you.
it doesn't bother me.
It doesn't.
It doesn't bother me either way.
Right.
I would have loved for her to accept it, but the fact that she did it, but she know that I did apologize, that's cool with me too as well.
But the fact that you did apologize feels good to
Feels
you.
good. I'm good.
Yeah,
I'm good. I finally got it off my chest. I said it in front of all of y'all. The world is gonna hear me apologize to Courtney Rice, and like that. And so that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
But she what's dope about that is she's not entitled.
Yeah, I mean,
to accept my apology.
No, I just wanted to know like what you felt or whatever, just because of the fact that
you know me,
it was accepted. But I
since I've been home, I try to tell people, the greatest.
Nick's in the house.
Hey, Nick, what's up, Nick? How you doing? Yeah, y'all late today. Everybody late today.
Yeah, damn late. Damn late.
Look,
the weather was cool today.
I ain't gonna lie to you, man. The greatest thing that ever happened to me is I heard the audio book Pimp by Iceberg Slim. And so ever since I heard that, I'm A-okay.
Yeah.
I'm cooler than a fan. I'm trying to tell you, and I got so much game and seasoning dripping on me that it don't really bother me. You know?
Right.
I'm not bothered by anything. I just told somebody like I'm at peace. I'm living my best life. I'm having my way out here. And yeah. So but shout out to Courtney, man. Shout out to Courtney. Matter of fact, I would love for Courtney to do some art for us. Courtney is an incredible artist, man. Calligraphy, paintings, all kind of shit. Dope as fuck. Shout out to Courtney.
Hey, don't be trying to get no work till she
accept my apology. No cap.
Accept your apology, or we'll get some work in on this piece. We'll put you up in on this piece.
Cap. No cap. No, for real, pure.
Right?
No cap. No cap.
That's what's up. I mean, but the good thing is, and sometimes, we get to that point where we actually feel sincere in trying to apologize, and even though it's not accepted, it's kind of like, what more can you do? Ain't no much you can do from that point.
The Lord say, vengeance is mine, said the Lord, the Bible said, the vengeance is mine, said the Lord. What we talking about? We talking about right now, we talking about, Nick, we talking about, is your significant other a partner, a sponsor, or your vision board husband or wife?
Yeah. And that'd be interesting too to hear from the viewers too, as to basically what do they feel like or what they feel like they're in. You know what I'm saying? Are you feel like that you have a partner? You feel like you have a sponsor? Or you this person a vision board of what you want in the future,
in a man or a future, your goals? Are you just meeting are you just meeting your goals, or are you truly looking for a partnership? That's really mainly what it is.
But you know what?
I know, and I want to ask you.
Oh, go ahead.
I want to ask you because I know you've been in a relationship in all three of these.
Right.
And so I want you to give me an experience from, have you ever met a woman that was a partner? And when you met her, were you ready?
Okay.
That's a good question.
It is
That's a good question.
And the funny thing is, it's in our other segment, which is what is Player Chronicles? Yeah, we're in our Player Chronicles.
I'm excited about that
because I had a partner, but didn't realize it. I had it, but didn't. I think either my ego or the adrenaline of what I was doing took over me accepting it or seeing it. You know what I mean? It was something that got with me that I didn't really see it at the time. You know what I mean? But I have as far as a sponsor.
You sponsor. We've all sponsored.
Well, you said we all sponsored.
We've every man, or if there's any man, we've all sponsored.
Yeah.
I've sponsored.
Yeah.
I didn't sponsor so much. I'm Nike.
I haven't. I don't know. I mean, I haven't sponsored unless I basically knew what it was. If I know what it is up front or whatever, and I'm sponsored, then I'm sponsored. But if I didn't know, I don't feel like that I was sponsored. I feel like I was just doing and trying to court or see or try to, make something out of something that probably really wasn't.
That's a great question, right? Is being a sponsor wrong? Right? Is there something wrong with just being a sponsor?
It depends. It depends on the two. I mean, you gotta you gotta be on the same page, right? And you gotta understand what it is. Say sometimes you have a someone that you're not in the whole field of trying to be in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? You just basically want to kick it. You just basically want to have fun or whatever, you know. So you may, do things for that significant. I mean, for that other person, you know what I mean, as to kick it. It makes you, which makes you a sponsor, basically, right?
You're definitely
Because
a
you're
sponsor.
basically footing the bills,
You're-
blah blah blah. You're a
funding her
sponsor.
life.
You're funding it. You know what I mean? So if you got that understanding, you just person just to kick it with, yeah, it's cool. I get
But
it.
I'm saying, excuse me, I'm saying in a relationship though.
Oh, well,
Right?
yeah,
I'm
yeah, yeah,
saying,
yeah, yeah.
is it okay to just be a sponsor
Oh, hell
in
no.
a relationship?
Oh, hell no. That's not a relationship.
You just a sponsor.
Exactly.
Exactly.
It's
You
not a
Nike.
relationship.
That's why I
at
just
all.
wanted to ask that. That's why I wanted to ask. I just want to be asked
right.
because some women will say, well, what if you, or some people, men too, right? There's men out here too that would say, well, I don't call it being a sponsor. I call it taking care of my family. Right? I can be devil's advocate on that. I can say, well, I'm not her sponsor. I'm just okay with taking care of the whole household.
Right.
I'm not sponsoring her. I'm just doing my duty.
Right.
But then I could say that you doing your duty, but you don't get a good meal. You don't get love, proper loving. You don't want to go home. So are you being the man of the house, or are you being Nike?
Basically, yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Are
yeah.
you protecting and providing, or are you getting misused?
Right. Yeah.
But you have some men who whoop our ass for that. Like, well, what kind of man don't want to take care of his wife? And I'm not saying that. And shout out to the men who do, right? Who take care of your household. But I bet you that you're getting something back from that.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be materialistic, right? It doesn't have to be tangible. And I think when I talk, a lot of people think I'm saying tangible things when it comes to women. A lot of the shit I need are untangible. Like I did my love language. My shit is acts of affirmation. Like I like for you to tell me like you like me, you love me, you miss me, you fuck me. That's untangible.
Yeah.
And if I'm giving you and giving you and giving you and you can't even give that back, that's an issue for me.
So that's the
and so that's why I immediately I talk about my friend that's a partner, right? And the importance of her, right? It makes you want to be great because I don't mind being a sponsor for her. Right? I don't even mind being her vision board husband. Yeah. Because she's gonna be my partner.
Right. Ooh, that comes to a good question.
Do you get what I'm
Real
saying?
quick, Nick said Greg is my nigga. He's
My
my
nigga.
partner. I know, right? No, he's my partner. Okay. No sponsor only.
Okay.
Then she said, affirmation is me. I need to feel
Appreciated. I'm with you.
That's the
number one
part.
thing, Nick. Like
Yeah,
I swear
that
to you,
part,
like
that part.
I think for men, it goes. We don't talk about it as much because we so tough and we don't show enough emotion. But I think that words of affirmation go so far with us, especially black men, because we're since a certain age we're taught that we nothing, that we're not gonna be anything. So that positive reinforcement that we are great, that somebody does love us, that somebody does miss us, that somebody does wants us, makes us greater men.
Right.
It's very important. It's very pivotal for the men that we are, that we do receive those affirmations.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so definitely.
So we hope you guys got something from out
What's
there.
the deal, Rob?
Although we did a lot of who's that?
That's my boy Rob
Jackson. What's
the
up?
deal, King?
All right, we appreciate you tapping in. Nick said Fat Boy said vision board husband. Start laughing.
No,
vision board husband.
Vision board husband.
Yeah.
Basically, and that's
vision board husband is basically someone that you is okay. And then tell me if I'm wrong.
Go ahead.
is basically someone that you basically I've had and basically like in college you do a vision board. You do a vision of who the type of guy the guy that you may that you're looking for or whatever. I'm saying as a female, not as far as me. I'm sorry. I mean, I would do a look like okay. I did a vision board when I was in college. I knew what car I wanted. I knew what house I wanted. I knew the type of women I wanted, right? And I put that on my vision board. You know what I mean? And I actually met that person. It didn't have the vision didn't go as I expected.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But that was my vision for a wife or whatever, or for a girl, serious relationship, or whatever. And it did happen in that way, but it didn't actually last like I wanted because I was missing something, which was basically although you got a vision for someone, you don't know their personality. You don't get to know, their attitude or their goals or what they have to match up with what you have. You know what I mean? And that's what basically a vision board
and you forcing your vision on
is.
someone
You
else.
forcing your vision on someone else, on something else or whatever. And it's not going the way that you wanted. Although that person looked like the person that you wanted, they might have, maybe started
Had the
off thinking
similarities and
had
the
the similarity
qualities.
that you wanted. Exactly. And basically it didn't happen that way. So I would look more for a partner than I would a vision board. I would
Yeah.
look for definitely look for
I
a
need a
partner
partner.
more than I would a sponsor. You know what I'm saying? That type of thing. When I'm my young days, we're talking our Chronicles, but yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
we'll get into that too.
Player
All right,
Chronicles is gonna be crazy.
what's up, fam? That's Rob.
Yes,
Oh,
Rob.
that's
Rob.
good.
That's
Okay,
yep.
that's
Let's
what's
get
up.
into what we
Fat
getting
boy
into
vision
next.
board. Okay, let's get into
Dear
we need
brother.
to get into Dear
Yeah, we
Brothers.
gotta get
man.
into Dear
We
Brother.
gotta get into Dear
Hey,
Brothers.
y'all, this is one of my favorite segments of this show.
Yeah.
Dear brother, dear sister. Put it up too, Phil, so I can tell them. If y'all want to hear y'all voice on the show, if y'all want to tap in, men and women, men you can send in a dear sister, women you can send in a dear brother. It's gonna be a minute long, and you're gonna send a recorded message to firedupbroadcasting@gmail.com. It's on your screen. That's firedupbroadcasting at gmail.com. You're gonna label it as dear brother, dear sister, and it's gonna be on the show for you on the next, not even if not the following show, the show after that. We're gonna make sure that y'all hear y'all voice. So you're gonna tell all your friends to show up and tap in and hear you and hear what you gotta say. So what we got?
Here we go. The first one, yo, guys. This is the first one for Here Brother, Here Sister. I mean,
Dear brother, dear sister.
Why I say here?
Because you want to give him away.
Here, brother. No. Yeah, dear brother, dear sister, man. Here's the first one. Okay. All right, here we go.
I want to see this. I want to hear this.
My dear brother question is, why do men want women to do all the housework, cook, clean, wash dishes, clothes, and everything, but still want me to go half on the bills? Is you going to go half on this cleaning?
Definitely. You run that back. Run that back. I like this one. Dear brother, dear sisters. Good. Go ahead. Run that back.
My dear brother question is, why do men want women to do all the housework, cook, clean, wash dishes, clothes, and everything, but still want me to go half on the bills? Is you going to go half on this cleaning?
That was actually perfect for the topic today.
Woo.
Right?
Yeah.
A sponsor, a partner,
Yeah.
or a vision board.
Right.
And so definitely not a partner.
Right.
That's a great fucking question. Cause I'm old fashioned. Yeah. Oh shit, no, real shit, Rob. I'm old fashioned. You absolutely motherfucking right. I was gonna find a way to disagree with you, but she absolutely right, fellas. If she busting down half of the bills, you definitely can assist with some of the cleaning.
Yeah.
I feel you know what I'm saying? And I'm huge on gender roles.
Okay.
If you busting down half the bills, because that means we a partnership.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
If we're a partnership, then I pick up where you slack off, you pick up where I slack off.
Okay, so what if I make more money than her part-time than she makes full-time, or vice versa?
But the question
does the
is,
amount of money
no, it don't
determine the household figure or as to what to do in the household?
Oh, that's a good question. You're saying who makes more money?
Yeah.
determines who cooks and cleans.
Right. Does that determine?
Not if you're in a partnership.
To me, it's the time. It's the time, right? If I'm off at 5 and you ain't off till 7, I should, and within those 2 hours, I should be taking care of something, you know what I'm saying, in the household for you, so you don't have to.
That's true.
As a point as it's vice versa. If I'm off at 8, 7, 8 at night or whatever, by the time I get home or whatever, I probably haven't had dinner. Have dinner ready. You know what I'm saying? Or have ordered the dinner or whatever the case we talk about to agree to have. You know what I'm saying? That type of thing. So it depends on the time. You know what I'm saying? I agree. You should share the cleaning, the load. You know what I'm saying? I mean, at some nights or whatever, no, you don't have to wash dishes. I'm gonna wash dishes.
I'm definitely not
Matter of
washing
fact,
dishes.
I'm gonna have a dishwasher where I can make it easier for myself,
yeah.
so I can put it in there and you
washing
don't have to worry about it.
I ain't
You know
a
what I'm saying?
dishwasher. I don't do dishes.
You know what I'm saying?
I ain't big
See?
on dishes. But
Okay, but
I'm a
what?
vacuum, clean the bathroom, little stuff like that. I can do all of that stuff. I'm just
Yeah.
not huge on the dishes.
But
So-
that's an agreement that you have to have
Yeah.
at the very beginning.
Yeah,
as to-
definitely.
especially when you're moving in with somebody.
Yeah, for
You know what I'm
sure.
saying?
For sure.
You know,
But if she needs me to, a lot of times I be really just talking crazy, y'all. If she need me to do the dishes and we're in a partnership and we bust like she was saying, we busting everything down the middle, then I'll get in there and bust some suds, bro, because we're a partnership. So I don't feel like I'm losing nothing or I'm gaining nothing. It's a part of this team. It's part of making sure everything goes along.
Yeah.
And so I do feel, I feel her. I feel her. But I do feel like you should help.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with helping with the
No.
bills in the house. But I think that if you are splitting half of the duty, then he should be. If you splitting half of the bills, he should be splitting half of the cleaning
Of the deal. Yeah. That should be
that's
on
my
the same
personal
page.
opinion.
You know, and I think
Now, if he paying everything and you ain't cooking and cleaning, then you got to get out. No, for real.
That part.
No, for real.
I mean, yeah. I mean, that is true. If I'm cooking, I mean, if I'm actually working my ass off, or whatever, and I come home and the place is still a mess or whatever, then yeah, we got a problem. You know, but that's not the question though. The question is why do we think that we don't have to or whatever when we are making, if you are paying half that bill?
Oh, that was the question.
You
You're
see
right,
what I'm
you're
saying?
right.
And that's the question. And for
I
those
think-
that feels like they don't have to, that says something
About
your
him.
relationship,
Yeah.
or whatever, that says that you probably don't want to be in that
Yeah,
relationship.
because you're a sponsor.
Same thing. Yeah, because you basically a sponsor.
You're a
You know what I mean?
sponsor.
You're feeding the fuel, and not getting anything out of it. You know what I'm saying?
Let's get to
Feeding
these
the fuel.
comments.
Feed the fuel. Not this fuel, but anyway.
the fuel.
Let's go to
Let's get to them
comments real quick,
comments.
man. What they say? What they
Start
got?
at Rob Jackson.
Go ahead.
He say, Rob say, oh shit. He said, then Rob says, Nick, I'm sorry, says share.
Agreed.
Yeah, Nick said agreed. And then Rob said, I feel you, but, and we're gonna get to him.
But what, dog?
It's at the bottom.
Yeah.
And then Nick said, share in everything. Partnership.
Yeah.
I agree, Nick.
Right.
I think that's the biggest. I think that's the biggest part. I think
Yeah.
I'm a more old fashioned, but I think that's what's gonna really make a relationship work.
Yeah.
Because I ain't gonna lie, I'm big on gender roles. Stay in your gender roles. Stay in your gender roles. But I think that's how a
I got a
successful
good
marriage
question
go.
after this too. Go ahead,
And then
Rob.
Rob says, my wife refuses to touch the trash, so I feel I shouldn't have to wash the dishes. Boom.
Oh,
Great point,
Rob.
Great point,
That
Rob.
is a good
Because
point.
it goes in the gender gender role.
Yeah.
That's a great point, Rob.
And you know what? I guess I don't know, because I was raised to do the trash.
To trash
Because,
anyway.
you know
Yeah.
I was raised to do the trash, but to be honest with you, I was raised to do both trash and
And dishes. Well,
You know
I
what
was
I'm
raised. I
was
cook and clean better than
basically,
half the women I know.
Yeah.
That's honest.
I was at a point in time where, it's kind of like I can't stand to see dishes
In the sink. Oh yeah.
man, with food and shit. That's
Yeah,
the
that's
nastiest
shit.
shit. You know what I'm saying? It is, man.
No,
It's
for
the
real.
nastiest shit. So I can't stand to see it or whatever. So I'll probably end up doing it. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna let her know that, I can't stand it, because I don't want her to be like, oh, well, he's gonna do it anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying? You're still gonna share if we paying both, bills or whatever. We still gonna share the responsibility or whatever. But when it comes to trash, I probably get that from women, from women, because I don't know. I feel like the man should be able to take
I think
because it stink and
yeah,
you taking on
trash
that
is a
stink.
man's job.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I feel like that is a man's job. So I do get that, Rob. That's what's up, man.
Nick
And you're
said,
not doing wrong by getting that.
No,
you know
real shit, Rob. That's a way to take the stand. But Nick said, I hate dishes. Ugh. Hey, Nick, no shit. I can't stand dishes. And I'm gonna tell y'all why real quick, and I'm gonna get to the next comment. My grandma Angus was no joke about the dishes in the kitchen, period.
No.
Like my grandma, she didn't like to feel wet counters.
Oh,
she was serious.
Man.
Like, so you had to wring out the towel and dry. And then with my grandma, so I was raised that doing the dishes required doing the kitchen, cleaning the kitchen. And so cleaning the kitchen requires lifting up the eyes, cleaning the stove, cleaning out the microwave, wiping down everything, no pots, putting everything in containers. That shit is tiring. Ain't nobody got no time for all that shit. So when I hear dishes, I think of clean the kitchen.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? And so that's why I don't like dishes at all. And then Rob says, I mean, I do the dishes sometimes, but still. No, for real. But that's a part of Rob been married for a while now.
Yeah.
And so he almost been married 10 years. But that's a part of y'all partnership, Rob. That's still a part of you seeing that she having a rough day. Let me go here and knock these dishes out. And that's why y'all been going so strong.
Yeah.
Because when, even though she won't never touch that trash, when she needs you to do them dishes.
Yeah.
And so I applaud you and shout out to you for that, because that takes a great man. And you paying attention, man. And that's why you've been married for so long. So shout out to you for that.
So I hope y'all learned something from Rob.
Yeah, no, Rob dropping games, dropping jewels out this motherfucker.
That's what's up. All right, so let us know. I mean, if we got any more comments.
We got they coming in now.
I take the trash. He does dishes, and vice versa. We hate it both.
We hate it, but that's a partnership.
Yes.
Yeah. Awesome, Nick.
Simply DV's Divine Simply Divine said, I want a partner.
I agree.
That's what's up. Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I agree.
And that's the way it should be, but sometimes, I don't understand maybe sometimes. Okay, put it this way. Sometimes it's kind of how your partner was raised. You know what I'm saying? And they don't understand that. And that's why it ends up being a problem or a controversy within that relationship. Because sometimes, say like guys, I mean, we might, which I wasn't, don't get me wrong. But some guys was raised, in a different way to where they didn't do the trash. Maybe the mother's husband or the stepdad or the boyfriend did the trash, but she never made him do it. You know what I'm saying? The kid do it. So when he grows up or whatever, he doesn't know. He don't know that responsibility. He don't understand that manly thing or whatever to do that. So sometimes people were taught in a wrong, atmosphere to understand that, that's what they should do as a partner or being in the partnership, whether go to trash or dishes. You know what I mean? So understand that too with your partner. You know what I'm saying? You kind of understand, you had that conversation of what their childhood was like. And so you can see and focus and being, and then let give your intake on that, situation, you know what I'm saying, to the point where if you was raised to where the guys did this or the girl did that or whatever the case would be, make that y'all conversation and y'all will probably get that settled easily.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Definitely.
Simple. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
So we have another one.
Last segment.
Yeah, we got another
dear brother.
A dear brother, man.
Okay.
This was kind of funky. This was gonna be crazy or whatever.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
So to fully answer her question, I think if he's doing that, I think one, men are hell of old fashioned, and two, you may have a child on your hands, and that's just me being honest. Because if he see that if you busting them, y'all splitting everything down the middle, and he can't at least assist you with some of the house duties, then you dealing with yourself a child. Okay. And like G said, I wash so many dishes and clean so many kitchens. I hate that shit now. No fact. Because moms back in the day, like when you raised with your moms and you the man of the house, all of that shit, like I've been cleaning up since I was like 5 years old. since I was like hands and knees cleaning the bathroom. So I've been cleaning up like my whole damn life. And so when it come to cleaning up and shit, I think also that's a great point for why men don't want to do that type of shit. Because we've been cleaning up for our whole lives and we feel like that's a woman's job. But I would like to say that men, we got to step up when our women are partners. When our women are partners, bro, we really got to step up and make sure that they feel appreciated for being a partner. But go ahead.
Dear brothers, how important is oral sex or getting head in a relationship? Do you brothers really need that? Or will you get it somewhere else if you don't get it in the relationship?
Run that back.
Dear brothers, how important is oral sex or getting head in a relationship? Do you brothers really need that? Or will you get it somewhere else if you don't get it in the relationship?
My dear brother question is,
Dear brothers, how important is oral sex or getting head in a relationship? Do you brothers really need that? Or will you get it somewhere else if you don't get it in the relationship?
That's a fucking beautiful question. That is you're killing us over here. That's an awesome question. And I'm gonna tell you right now, I think it depends on the man, right? Because all men are not that serious about oral sex.
Yeah,
I don't think because some men they're not. It's not a deal breaker. But depending on the kind of man that you have, it could be a deal breaker. Now, as far as the ones that it is so important to, I think we just like to be serviced.
So
I'm being honest. I feel like because we put in so much work, we do so much.
Yeah.
I feel like we like oral sex. For me, oral sex helps with sex.
That part.
If you giving good head, I got something for you. You know what I'm saying? And because
you know what's interesting.
I was gonna say some wild shit.
I know, right?
I'm glad you cut me off. I'm so glad you cut me off.
Right?
I'm about to say the wildest shit ever.
Renee's in the house. What's up,
Hey,
Renee?
Renee.
You late.
Late.
Okay, I hope you heard the dear brother questions. We on the dear brother question. The question is, what was how important?
How important is head?
Yeah.
Why is it so important in a relationship?
Right.
Do you need it?
Yeah.
And if you don't get it, will you go other places and find it?
Basically.
I'm gonna answer all of them. Yes, yes,
and
yes, and yes, and yes. If you want the cut dry version.
You know what?
Because if your man like head and you ain't giving him head, he's definitely gonna find another woman to give him some head.
Yes. That's when you're basically when you're when y'all don't have that connection when it comes to sex. Because you're gonna learn what he really likes from the beginning, within that relationship, especially even if y'all even got married, you're gonna know what he likes, or you're gonna explore. And if you don't go about exploring what that man likes or that woman like or whatever, then they're going to go find someone else or do something else. Let her know that she's free to be her. She's free to get anything that if I love her and she's my woman and or my wife, if I love her, I'm gonna explore whatever she wants to explore. You know what I'm saying? To see and then make sure that it's something that I can deal with. You know what I mean? So say like if you have some relationship where guys don't want to go down. You know what I'm saying? And if guys don't want to go down, it might be he ain't communicating, tell you need to clean up down there. You might
it might not be right, huh? It might be tardy.
Not be right,
it might be tardy for the party.
Yeah.
And I ain't gonna lie to you, men that don't go down on women, you have never had sex properly. I just want you to know that. If you haven't had it's kind of likeness, right? If you ain't did oral sex on a woman and you've been having sex for 30 years, you need to go back to square one because you don't know a damn thing. You don't know what the hell you're doing.
And if a woman actually went alone and lasts for 30 years without getting oral sex or whatever,
shout out to you, Po baby.
And she is one of the two things is going on is either she don't like it too, and they're on that same page.
Some women,
you know what I'm saying? That's the only thing. That's the only thing.
Oral sex, but
well,
they
I'm just
never
saying
had
they
it.
can be on. But what I'm saying is she cannot like it too, and they on that same page.
Okay,
which is fine.
oh, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? But if some point in time, if that woman is basically pleasing herself, or you know what I'm saying, you don't know where she is at a point in time. Watch out there,
listen,
baby.
I'm gonna tell y'all right now.
What we got?
No, I'm gonna tell you right now. If you are not going down on your woman, somebody is going down on your woman.
Oh, that part.
Hey, bro.
Vice versa.
And vice versa.
Vice versa.
I'm gonna give you the game cut and dry, especially women, because women are a whole nother person unless they don't like oral.
Right.
And most women who say they don't like oral had a man who did not know how to properly perform oral. So they don't like oral.
And that's the same with guys.
But same thing with guys as well.
She's not properly doing it, but that's the whole that goes back into talking, you know what I'm saying? It's
communication.
It's kind of like, if you're using too many teeth or whatever, and or you're not hitting the right spot or whatever, you know what I'm saying? It's on him to basically communicate that part.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
definitely.
And so you can get it well.
Please don't use teeth.
But definitely don't
act like they ain't in your mouth.
Right.
That's the best advice I can have for you.
Exactly.
Act like they don't have your mouth. No, they ain't in your mouth, and use extra spit. You'll be all right.
Extra, yeah. Lubricant. That's it.
Extra right.
That's the key.
Be all right.
That's the key. So basically, to answer our caller's question,
yes, answer the caller's question.
Is that important?
Yes, depending on the man.
Yes.
But since to just generalize it, yes, 95% of the men, 85% of men love oral sex. Like Pops said, my Pops is in here. Shout out to my Pops. Pops said it's very important. Yeah. Head is very important. And I agree.
Yeah.
And then Tisha says Tisha Green says she agrees as well. Oral sex is important for men and women. But and then will he go find it somewhere else? I think that's a great question.
Yes.
Yes, but no, depending on where he is with you.
Yeah.
I think that if he's your partner,
if you
and
know
he fuck with you and he love you, he's gonna just accept that for you. And he just don't do head.
But if you know that that's his thing,
you should do it every once in a while.
Yeah. If you know that's his thing, you definitely need to up your game.
Yeah.
Period. You know what I mean? Because you're going to lose him, or you either not the fact you even lose him. You might not even lose him, but he's going to get it from somewhere else.
Yeah.
So to answer your question, yes, he will get it from someone else if he's not getting it.
Depending on,
and the women will too, but they're more discreet. They're more.
Oh yeah, they way more sneaky.
Just sneakier with it. You know what I mean? And don't think I don't know. I'm raised by 5 women,
yeah,
so I know.
Yeah, I know.
I know what y'all do.
I
you know what I'm saying? I don't know everything about women, but I know what y'all can do.
That's real shit.
What's possible.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah.
All right. We got anything else?
And that's it, man. But no, I feel like it depends though, because I don't want to just say men will just leave you for not giving no head. I don't think that's.
I don't say leave you, but the thing
is
go
find. He might not necessarily, because
you gonna find somebody.
But
else.
you have men.
Period. I mean, he might not.
You have
men
in relationships that don't get head and ain't cheating on their wife.
It might not be often. He might not go often.
Oh, you think he paying hookers and shit to get head every once in a while?
Somewhere. He's gonna get it somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe
he ain't gonna go jack off. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna get it from somewhere because I mean, if that's his thing, you know what I'm saying? If that's one, and that's the thing with your significant other, you should basically understand when it comes to the bedroom. What's up? What's up, brothers? Good evening.
What's up, Marcus? What's the deal?
What's up with you, man? Long time no see.
Tisha Green falling out laughing. Rob laughing, cracking up. No, this is real shit.
Right.
All right. So where we go? This my favorite. We just added this new segment.
Yeah.
This is probably gonna get my phone blown up after I leave here.
Appreciate the likes and the love, y'all.
Yeah, appreciate all of that. Shoot that. Yeah.
And share,
like, share, comment.
Absolutely.
If you disagree, comment. If you agree, comment. If you don't like it, comment. Because constructive criticism is dope. Janine came through and said what she said, and she bounced her ass up out of here, which is okay. I like that. Like because next week then we gonna come with something better. Right. We gonna tighten it up. So we need y'all to comment and tap in with us as well. You know what I'm saying? So I thank y'all, man. And
Renee said, whatever he wants, whatever he or she wants. Communication.
Yeah,
exactly.
I agree.
Yeah, and
that's from a veteran.
But sometimes this is one thing too. Sometimes you can get caught up in a relationship to the point where you don't you even if it's just a one little thing, you feel like that's not that's not enough for that person to leave, or for that person to cheat. And where you have to understand that sometimes it's the littlest thing that person either is going to leave or that person is going to cheat. You know what I mean? Because when you're in a relationship, you want the full thing.
Yeah.
You don't want just piece of it. You don't want just because we might be making money out the motherfucking caboose or whatever. Then the sex is bad. Yeah, it's
that's
gonna
just
last
horrible
for a
relationship.
minute, but it ain't gonna last
Well-
forever. And vice versa. I mean, we can be having the greatest sex or whatever, but then the money ain't doing right. You know what I'm saying? That
It
part,
gotta be
you know what I'm saying?
balanced.
It gotta be
Gotta
balanced.
be balanced.
It
You're
got to
absolutely
be.
right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's
absolutely
a must.
right.
You know what I mean?
But
So
I
that's what
don't
a lot of
wanna
people.
I don't want to say men are so shallow that there's
No,
some
not
there's
simply
some
shadow.
good men out here that not necessarily is going to go get head from another woman because his woman is not giving head.
Yeah, they will.
I think
No, I'm
that
just
no,
kidding.
I
I'm
think
just
that he will probably stress or press her more
Mhm.
to get head from her before he go out. I'm saying 'cause not all men, some men. You got some men who
Yeah.
going to get them some head, period. But some men, I don't want to throw all of us
So you're
under the
saying
bus.
you're saying they would go without. They would just basically go without, even though they like it or whatever. They would go without.
Yeah,
The pleasure of one's mate should be the ultimate goal.
I
Vic,
agree, Daddy.
that's what's up.
I agree, Papa Bear.
And
Real
then
talk.
What you laughing about, Jimmy? Holler at us.
Cause that's the one I told us. That's who. That's who commented and bounced
Oh.
out on our ass.
Okay. All men want the closet freak.
Absolutely.
And that's nothing
Absolutely.
wrong with that.
And ain't
You know
nothing
what I'm
wrong
saying?
with that.
I mean, to be honest with you, I don't want my girl to look freakish outside of
Yeah.
our thing.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want the woman that when we're out or whatever, and she gives a guy a look and it gives that invitation look that he can be this with her or that with her. You know what I mean? That type of thing. I don't want that. But when we basically by ourselves, and it's something about when you bring out the freak in
him.
her.
Oh, geez.
You know what I'm saying? And you know that's just for you.
That's
You
a
know what I'm
blessing.
saying? It's not for everybody. It's for
Everybody
you.
ain't reached this
You know what I'm
pinnacle.
saying? Exactly.
Everybody has not
Man.
reached this point.
Man.
And that's it's dope that you said it. And I think that men, we should make it our pops made a great point, and the pleasure of one's mate should be the ultimate goal. I think that if you not out here pleasing the women, man, you missing out sexually.
Right.
If you've been with a woman and you have not released her inner freak, you losing out, man. And I think it has a lot to do with on how you treat her and the communication and the things or the lack of things that you're doing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
So caller, we hope you got something
from that.
out of what we just basically tapped in
But
on.
for the most
You know what I
part,
mean?
yes,
For the most part.
yes,
Yes.
and yes.
Basically, yes.
Yes.
We will basically
We'll get our ass on you.
do
we need it? Yes.
Do we need it? Do we want it?
Have to have it? Yes.
Are we gonna go somewhere if we don't get
Yes.
it? Yes. And
Not all.
And
but
I
most.
feel that's the same with women as well.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? I do
For
feel
sure.
like that's the way
For
it's
sure,
gonna
for sure.
as well. You know what I'm saying?
You'll lose, like
But
Chris Rock said, you'll
I
lose
don't
your
want to
woman
get too
faster than a
graphic or
set of
nasty,
keys.
whatever. But you know what I'm saying? If my girl need that pleasure, whatever, yeah, I'm gonna make sure she having a damn seizure before I.
Yeah, before you.
Anyway,
yeah, no,
I
for
ain't trying to sell myself. Anyway,
Hey, that boy Fuel selling. Hey,
no, I ain't
Fuel
selling. I ain't selling. I
You
ain't
see
selling.
him selling?
I ain't selling no.
Selling,
Okay.
selling. Hey,
All right, so we got the next
the last segment of the night.
segment, man. We dude, why we always go daggone longer than we should be? What the hell? We always doing
This last one gonna be 7 minutes.
Is it?
It's gonna be in and out of here.
It's gonna be in and out.
I promise.
All
I
right,
got a
so-
good story. I got a great story, y'all. Shit.
All right, let me. All right, we're gonna end this, you guys, with this story. We both got a story. It's called Players Chronicle, it's basically this is real. You know,
These are all real stories.
You guys are gonna get to know Fuel. You're gonna get to know Fat Boy. You know, what I'm saying a story that basically happened in our past. You know, this is not to me. For me anyway, it's not for anything that's going on now in the future. I had to put that disclaimer out there.
Yeah, because Fuel threw me under the bus.
It is not for now, and it's not for. This is the past when I were anywhere from 19 to maybe 30. I think that's my stories are between 19 to 35. You know what I'm saying?
My stories are more recent.
Yeah. So okay.
Yeah.
See. So y'all heard that. Y'all heard that, right?
But not
all
like
right,
this year or last year.
Let's start with your story now.
Let's start with the story now.
Look, this is Players Chronicle.
Players Chronicle.
Let's go.
Let's
go.
All right. So the Players Chronicle I'm gonna give y'all is a Vegas story. In Vegas story. Gotta do that when it's a Vegas story. So okay. I said I was gonna do it, so I'm gonna do it. All right. Okay, so I go on a trip to Las Vegas. Okay. On this trip, I go with a girl and her children. We're going to Las Vegas to I know, Rob. I know.
Man,
I know.
Don't get the story, dog.
I go to Las Vegas.
Say you sure?
No, for real. Hey,
you sure you want to tell that story?
No, shit.
I know, Rob.
So
I
go to Vegas with this girl.
Right.
And her children. We go hang out, but we get caught in traffic. But mind y'all, Fat Boy been having his way for a while now. So I have females in Vegas that I know also, like 3 or 4. We ain't counting. They there. So
right.
I'm going with a woman to her friend's birthday party Saturday, but it's Friday.
Right.
But I'm going to meet my other friend that lives in Vegas.
Right.
So
your purpose of going to Vegas was to beat somebody else as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm playing.
Right.
It's Player Chronicle. I'm playing, but I ain't playing at all.
Yeah.
You understand me? So I get to Vegas. We get the room. We check in. Mind y'all, while I'm on the road, the woman that I'm going to meet is texting me. Like, where you at? What you doing? Like, me and my homegirls, we waiting for you. We trying to hang out with you. Like, they really want to meet you. This woman calls me Chocolate Honey. Okay.
Hurry up. Come on, dog.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
You messing
so,
up.
Yeah. I'm fine. Okay. So we get to Vegas. I get in the room. Before I could even get together, I tell the woman I'm with, like, look, I'm going to go hang out with my cousin and her homegirls.
Right.
And I'll see you in a minute. You feel me? So I get out, boom, I bounce out, I leave, I go meet them at the Bellagio. Okay. And so we go, we hang out.
Man, you said 3 minutes.
Yeah, I got you. We go, we hang out at the Bellagio. We have a great time. We go over to the MGM Grand. We at the MGM Grand. We hanging out. We chilling. I get a call from the girl I came with saying, where you at? I'm in the MGM Grand.
Right.
I was sitting with the girl, so I get up.
Why you keep looking at yourself?
I'm sorry. Look, I get up and I walk to the bathroom to go talk to the girl.
Yeah.
So I get on. I'm talking to her. I'm like, hey, where you at? I'm like, oh, I'm in the Bellagio. I'm telling her, like, I ain't even in the MGM Grand. But I'm like, where at in the MGM Grand are you at? Because I'm in the MGM Grand lobby myself.
Right. With the other chick.
With the other chick.
Right.
Okay. So, long story short, to make a short story even longer, I don't get caught by the girl.
Right.
Right. I end up getting them out of there, getting the other girl in the cab,
right,
going to her house, spending the night. I show up back at the hotel room with the girl that I came with.
Right.
It's like 4 a.m. No, actually, I'm lying. It's 7:30.
Rob,
it's
the
next morning.
Right.
Okay. So now it's the girl I came with, friend's birthday.
Right.
So now I get ready. I mean, I go to get dressed, cleaned up. We go eat, feed the kids. Now it's the night. So I go to dinner with this girl and her friend, and I end up hanging out with them that whole night.
Right.
So I hung out with 2 sets of women and their friends in the same weekend, but that ain't the kicker.
Right.
We finally get to go to the hotel.
Right.
We're at the MGM Grand. But if anybody knows the MGM Grand of Las Vegas, the MGM Grand has 2 hotels. They have MGM Grand where they box at, and then you have MGM Grand Signature Suites. Right. She was staying at the Signature Suites, which is all the way down the road.
Which was up your alley.
And which was way far, which is
for you.
And so I felt so stupid because I ended up running the girl out the casino and ending my night short because I thought that we was all in the same casino. But that was one of the greatest nights of my life, y'all. I had so much fun. I hung out with the first group was like, their range was like from 35 to 40, 45 or 49. And then the other group, the younger girls was in the range from like 28 to 30.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that was a Vegas trip.
All right. So.
And I had to really cut a lot of shit out of there.
Right.
That was what happened.
All right. So
that was deep. I don't know why I told that story.
Hey, you know what? I mean,
You know
what? I guess I'm at the age
I'm leaving a lot of stuff out.
Right. I feel
I'm leaving a lot of stuff out.
Yeah, Rob,
bro.
I think he left a lot out too because of the other time. But
the time, yeah. Go ahead, Phil.
Could have went,
if I go in depth, it's gonna be crazy.
It's gonna take a long.
But next week,
exactly,
we're gonna go in depth.
Right. All right. I'm getting phone calls right now. Okay.
Yeah, because they gonna say, "Don't let Fat Boy get you in trouble."
Get you in trouble. You know what? No, I mean because it's it's for one, it's my history. Two, it's something for our audience too to get to know us. You know what I mean? Because we're not perfect.
No,
you know what I mean? And we've been through things or whatever the case may be or whatever. And sometimes the things that we couldn't do, have been through, can teach you or whatever, and so you don't go through it. To those that at a certain age or whatever, you know what I mean? Because all right, so my story.
Come on.
All right. All right. And remember we was talking about having a partner. I had a partner and she was great.
Tony the Tiger.
Great.
Tony
yes.
The Tiger. Okay.
Great.
Okay.
But the thing was is me and my homeboy, we were young. We were about 20-something years old or whatever. And we was going to Minneapolis, to do our music thing because we was kind of like my play brother. We was basically following him, you know what I'm saying? Because he got a record deal. So we got like, okay, we're gonna go to Minneapolis, we're gonna do our thing. We close there in the mix or whatever. So, we're going there. But at the time, I was just starting a relationship with a young lady or whatever that we were so cool or whatever that the point where she was very supportive of what I was doing. You know what I'm saying? She loved what I was doing and she was there for me. Although she was in a different field, you know what I'm saying? Wasn't in the music business at all or whatever, but she believed in me. I didn't recognize that when I was younger. I was basically like, on some, player shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I stopped playing Chronicle. But like a long story short, went to Minneapolis. We was kicking it or whatever, and something that happened that I never thought would ever happen because women are so smooth and so good at what they do when they want to find something out or whatever. This young lady found me and at the time I was in Minneapolis with another person, with another female, and she found me at the Mega Mall. The Mega Mall was new at the time. That's how far back it was. Mega Mall was new in Minneapolis at the time. So at that time, of course, as big as a mall, you thinking you talking to her on the phone like, okay, whatever, you know what I'm saying, and I'll hit you up later. I'm still entertaining this other female, right? So we basically, kicking in this other female, whatever, we done kicked at least a couple of days or whatever, right? Why is it that this young lady, and she was paying my rent, she was paying for equipment for our music, all that kind of stuff. She was the greatest. I didn't realize it at the time. I was too young. I was stupid, right? Man, she found me in the mall. In the mall, right? Now,
she caught you
now. But I mean, and we would think that's the end of the story as a Player's Chronicle.
As a paragraph, but
hell no,
because it's Player's
At that time, you know what I'm saying? I was okay. So we go back to the house. I spit my game or whatever the case may be of who this other person is. She's an artist, blah blah blah. I'm letting And I ain't gonna lie. I don't know if I should be saying this. I shouldn't be telling y'all this, but I don't care. I'm the real.
Talk
I
that
keep it
talk.
real. You know what I'm saying? I had to sleep with both of them that night. One in one room, the other in the other one. And yes, there was condom involved. So I'm just letting y'all know. Sometimes we can play those games or whatever.
He had to knock them both
But
down.
you know what? I
dog!
had to. But this is the thing, though. The bad part about it is I lost out
What a
on
great
a
woman.
good thing.
Yeah, you did.
I lost
did.
out on a good thing
Yeah.
that this woman probably would have been with me to this
Yeah,
day or
that was
whatever.
foolish of you.
Because that was, me being a player or whatever.
Yeah, thinking with
But
the
that's
little
my
head.
story.
Hey,
that's Fat Boy story.
I should have got caught. Let's get into these comments real quick
Right,
before we get out of here.
We got comments.
Yeah,
Oh,
we got
God.
a lot of tons of them.
Oh man! Somebody just kicked in. I don't know if I wanted them to hear the story, but go ahead. Wait. Hold on.
We got Rob Jackson say. We can start. Yeah. Hi guys, much love. Hi Gussie, what's happening? Good to see you. Thank you for tapping in. Great talk, gentlemen. Thank you, Vanessa. So y'all teaching niggas how to be a player? No, because you got to be seasoned to be a player. I just be having to tell you, you can't really. This ain't for the faint. This ain't for the weak, man.
Right. It ain't for the weak.
This ain't for the weak. You got to be able to think quick on your feet. You understand? You got to be able to talk.
The thing is, it's not for the weak, and it's understanding. When we tell y'all these stories or whatever, you might be learning from this story as well. But also, you know what I'm saying? We're basically talking about even how foolish that we were at a young age. You know
ignorant.
What I'm
Real
saying?
shit. That was the stupidest shit I could have ever done. I was so stupid. Bro. Like when I think about that story, I tell it because I didn't really want to tell it because it's so ignorant. But it's a part of just growing up and being a player. You know what I mean?
Says she appreciate our honesty.
Definitely. You Fat Boy. That's all I got is honesty. I ain't gonna lie about it.
Renee Tyson. Hey Renee. Hey, talk to each other. Talk to us.
Rob laughing. No, but yeah, no, for real.
But you got look.
They say
huh? The shit we do.
The shit we do in the name of fun. No, for real, bro.
It
is. Hey, bro, I got this Players Chronicle is gonna get really crazy.
Oh yeah.
That's just the beginning. Y'all thought that story was crazy. I have stories.
Yeah.
So many stories. Yeah. But that one was one of the ones where it was a close call and could have potentially lost and hurt two women too.
Right.
And so being quick on my feet, it was cool, it's funny, we laugh, we clown about it. But in all actuality, I've grown up and I don't do shit like that no more. For sure, that's too close. That's too close.
This is the thing with us though too. Is you guys are going to get something different. You guys are going to get something that probably most you guys won't see on any other platform.
No.
As far as the honesty
and rawness
of what rawness of basically maybe what we have done, what I'm saying, and grew from, you know what I mean? A lot of people don't tell what they grew from. They keep it to themselves, or they don't tell, you know what I mean? They or make a game of it, or whatever the case may be. But you're going to get the rawness or whatever, and learn who Fat Boy and Fuel is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Straight and y'all know Fat Boy a damn fool.
And understand our growth.
That's for sure.
What I'm saying? Because besides all this is about our growth as from a young age up into where we are right now.
Yep.
So that's what you guys getting from Players Chronicle. All right. That's what's up, man. How were you playing yourself? How you were playing yourself? Vicky? Hey, I didn't mean to do that.
No, really.
Right.
No, really. He was saying how you were playing yourself. I know. That's the point. Yeah, definitely.
Gussie said, I can't tell. I know too many people. Ha ha. What that mean?
Oh, you can't tell all your player games. You can't tell all the Player Chronicles.
Right. Well, I mean, but we're in our life, whatever. Like I said, is we don't we're not shy about it. We don't care.
Yeah,
it's kind of like we basically, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
You know what I'm saying? And you guys get to learn from basically certain things that we basically have been through.
It's not really to gloat or brag about the shit we've done. It's more to kind of talk about it and also just add another segment to the show, but also kind of to give you a like Fuel said, just an insight into who we are.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then also, as Rob just said right now, on how we lived and learned and became better people and better men from the dumbass decisions we made trying to be a quote unquote player.
And have you ever had a host or whatever where you actually go from the learning their growth?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's what we want to bring
That's
to
what
you.
we want to bring to you.
Learn you guys.
You're gonna know
teach
me
and learn our growth or whatever, so you can understand who we are.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Especially those that are interested in us. You're gonna learn. You're gonna learn today, dog.
You gonna learn today, dog. No, for real,
Hey,
for real.
that's gonna do it
That's
for
gonna
us.
do it for us, y'all.
Man. Go ahead, give us the credentials we got.
Oh yeah, make sure y'all tap in, like, share, comment on Facebook. I mean, subscribe, like, share, subscribe, and comment on Facebook and YouTube. Make sure y'all send it every week. Like I said, if you have a short 1-minute clip for dear brother, dear sister, so we can play it on next week, make sure you email us at firedupbroadcasting@gmail.com. Join us every week. Give what you like, what you didn't like. Did we go on too far? Talk to us, man. Leave the shit in the comments so we can make a better show for y'all. Yes, we do have girls. We definitely do. Keep them. You better. You know, that's what you know. You understand me? Fuel don't. I do. Yeah, you need to know it.
I ain't got no girl. I'm looking for a girl.
You need to know it.
I need a girl. And I need her right now.
I need a partner. I need a partner. I'll take a partner.
Hold you. Live. Hey, we out of here. We appreciate you guys.
Gotta do this.
Huh?
And remember, you don't even know the quote. Fuel.
What do I remember?
And remember, if they talking behind your back, remember they behind your back for a reason.
I'll say it again.
Out of here.
Remember, if they talking about you behind your back, they're talking for a reason.
Boom.
That's what's up. We out. We appreciate y'all. See y'all next week.
Peace. Bruh.
You have 2 new messages. Hey, what's up, bro? How you been? I heard you was on a show called Reasons. What's that?
Hey, fat boy, what's up, man? I saw you're on this show called Reasons with this guy named Fuel. Yeah, I was thinking about watching it, but like, I need some reasons to watch it. So, like, what are your reasons?
You have 0 new messages.
Yo, got some information.
Oh, yeah?
They're asking for it. What should we do?
Let's give it to him.
Let's do it.
From Dallas to LA.
From KC to Florida to LA.
Kansas City all the way to LA.
We watch Reasons, and it starts now.